Good evening. I'm Lawrence Husick, and I'm a nerd. I can prove it. I can program in 11 computer languages. I'm also a geek. I'm a chemist by training. But more than that, I'm a wonk. And I'm a lawyer. And I woke up after the last presidential election to my wife sobbing in the bed next to me because she'd stayed up all night and I'd gone to sleep. And she knew what I learned from those sobs. Now, her response to that tragedy of our democracy was to withdraw into a fetal position for about 6 weeks. But that's not how I'm built. You see, lawyers don't get mad, they get even. So I decided to get even. Now, how would I do that? I took a self-assessment. What is it that I do well? Well, first, I speak to people and I convince them. I do that with judges. I do that with executives. I do that with juries. I figured, well, how different could voters be? Foolish me. And then I thought, what distinguishes me? What makes me think that I could do anything? And I came up with an answer. And that answer is that I have the world's longest attention span. And that's something that's missing from American politics. So I looked for a problem that required a ridiculously long attention span. And it was, well, sitting right in front of me. It was the stuff you should have learned had you been paying attention in high school. It's how we draw the lines on our maps that figure into how our elected officials get elected. Now, I knew this was a problem, and I barely remembered the name for the problem. Gerrymandering. Yeah, gerrymandering. Not Jerry, because the guy, if you go down to the Constitution Center down about 7 blocks, is Elbridge Gerry. That's who it was named after. He signed the freaking Constitution. He should have known better. But after he did that, he went back to Massachusetts, became a partisan politician, and approved this ridiculous salamander-looking map, which the Boston newspapers termed gerrymander. And we've made it easier to pronounce so that we could forget it. Well, how was I going to deal with this problem? Oh, I didn't tell you one thing, I'm Jewish. So every year, my family, my extended family, sits down around a table, like there's 28 of us, and we hear the same old story. You were once a stranger in the land of Egypt. God did for you as if you had been there. I've been hearing this for 59 Passovers. It must have sunk in because I figured I had a job to do. So I called up the inimitable Carol Cunningham of Fair Districts, PA, and said, hey, I can convince people, put me to work. And she said, that's cool, you can be a speaker. And so I did what any good lawyer did. I researched, I put together a PowerPoint presentation, and I went on the road. And here I am about 18 months later. About 8,000 more miles on my car, going all over eastern Pennsylvania, talking to groups as small as, well, let's admit it, 3 people, and as large as a couple thousand, and telling them that they need to do something because right now our politicians choose their voters and not the other way around. God help me. Why am I doing this? Because it takes a long time to fix the Pennsylvania Constitution, 5 years at a minimum. And believe me, even though the politicians dealt dirty with us this time, We're still fighting. When they finished writing the Constitution, Dr. Franklin stepped out of that building down there, and a lady said, "What have you given us, sir?" Dr. Franklin said, "A republic, madam, if you can keep it." That you is the same you as the you were strangers in the land of Egypt. It's you and you and you and you and you and all of us. It is our republic if we can keep it. Keep it away from those politicians who want to choose us rather than the other way around. And we will prevail. Good evening.